I'm thinking it through. I'm thinking of you. Try to remind myself to move. The nightmare unfolds. Should've never let
What is up, guys? This is just another Tuesday with Saul, the Lizard Perez, and myself, Jason. We have an extremely special and rare guest.
Probably the best guest we're ever gonna have out of all the family of Jay. So
He now hails from the glorious state of Utah, attending the prestigious school of Brigham Young University, Uncle Ron's favorite school in the whole world. A friend. This is my nephew, Trent.
what's going on, Trent?
Welcome in, Trent.
Thank you.
Nervous? You kind of look like Andy Dalton a little bit.
I don't know who that is.
The Red Rabbit. He's the quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals.
You should have just introduced him as Andy Dalton. Bro.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton.
This isn't Andy Dalton.
You should-
No, Andy Dalton's hair is like fire red.
Really? Oh, that's true.
Mine used to be.
Yeah.
When you were born, that's what he came out
Dude,
fire
when
red.
this guy started working on the boat with my brother-in-law, his hair turned all blonde.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He got all sun bleached.
I got to school, people didn't believe. Everyone thought I bleached it. They were like, "That's not your natural hair." I'm like, "Yes, it is."
My mom she thought that you were putting product in it.
Yeah.
She's like sun in. You remember that
No,
stuff?
that's what everybody thought I was using. I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is. What is
John used to use that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my brother.
Sun in?
Sun in. So it's like you put the spray on your hair, and then when you go out in the sun, that activates.
Hence sun in?
Hence, yeah. When you literally go outside, that's what bleaches it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
like reacts with the sun.
Huh. I guess that's different, but that's crazy. So the sun just completely just
Yeah.
ruined the red?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. So I mean, it's starting to come back a little bit now, but it's not blonde anymore. But
So how much sunscreen were you going through?
A lot.
A lot.
Chris and Justin, they don't even need a lot. They're just so tan. They just don't. I mean, they put on sunscreen, but they don't get that sunburn. But I would get fried. Like, if I put it on like only twice a day, and I was wearing a tank top, I would come home and I would just. You could see it.
You could see it?
And by the end of the summer, I had a tank top tan anyways. But
Yeah, because your brother-in-law, when he tans, he at this point now, he just looks like...
He looks like leather. He looks
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the cap of that.
Yeah, he looks
bottle.
like this. Yeah, exactly. It's like, bro, is that even skin anymore?
Yeah.
no, I would put it on like my whole body like 3-4 times a day though.
What were you using? Like 50 or the 100?
I think it was 50. It was good stuff though. They had good stuff, and then there's special stuff that was just for your face that they only had to put on like once.
Because his arms get all dry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he always looks like he's like a lizard that's like, shedding his skin.
I started feeling.
So you were just helping them fish or what? Or just on the...
No, I worked on the parasailing boat.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so I was a
okay.
deckhand. So I'd just harness people up, get them in the air.
I kind of want to do that.
Take pictures. It's awesome.
You want to do the parasailing? Or you
No,
want to
no,
work
no.
on the boat?
I want to work on like
Oh.
like a yachting boat. That'd be pretty cool. Can't do it now, but...
Saul's like kicking around the idea of becoming Mormon, by the way.
I have actually. You guys are now doing coffee, so you guys bring alcohol. I might join.
I'm doing coffee.
Yeah, don't you guys do caffeine now? You guys are allowed to drink caffeine now?
But yeah, we've always been able to drink caffeine.
Well, Jay said you couldn't drink caffeine. This is why you got kicked out.
No,
you
weren't
you're
supposed to be
misinforming
drinking caffeine
me.
back in the day.
Oh, well, I don't know. That's never been like the doctrine to not drink caffeine. But
It's like addictive stuff.
Yeah.
And they consider caffeine addictive.
So you can't drink soda?
No, I drink soda. I love soda.
All right. Oh, I'm just asking. Well, if you guys bring alcohol into it, I might become
converting?
Mormon. Yeah, I'm converting.
That and watching football on Sundays.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the other thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That and massive amounts of profanity. So
Exactly.
just 3 small things. And he's in.
Nope. I'll give you my 3%.
It's 10.
Oh, is it? God damn it. All right, well, now it's 4 things. 10% is way too much. I thought it was 3.
So, yeah. Anyway.
You guys got to work out some kinks.
To accommodate Saul. This is, yeah. They don't need any more Mexicans. Like, this is...
I've never met a Mexican Mormon.
They're not
Is there
stooping-
Mexican Mormons?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
They're not stooping to your level, though, man.
Oh, man.
That's why they have standards.
I guess.
And you did not meet them.
Sure not, huh?
You know what's really big, actually, is, like, Polynesians.
Yeah, so many.
Really?
Lots of
Yeah.
Polynesians are Mormon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's why the whole BYU football team is just Polynesian.
Yeah. Do you ever notice
Converting
that?
them.
Except for white quarterbacks.
Yeah, except for like.
Yeah, you guys just had your first black quarterback.
But that's like, right. You're all.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I don't know.
That sounds racist as hell.
We're getting totally win now.
I was like, come on, BYU. Why haven't you had a black quarterback before?
The blackest quarterback you had was like Steve Young.
Yeah,
Because he was mobile.
Taysom Hill.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right, huh? He was pretty legit.
Yeah.
But also you had... Damn, you had a...
Ty Detmer was
Yeah, you had Detmer.
Jim McMahon.
There was a dude back in like the early 2000s was pretty legit. That's when you guys were actually... BYU was undefeated for a while. I forget his name.
Yeah, they suck now. They had a terrible season. Like, it started off good. We beat SC. We lost to Utah and Washington, but we beat SC, we beat Boise State. Then we lost to freaking Toledo and USF, and then we go to play Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl and lose.
Dude, that was an interesting game, though, because it, like...
Did you see the calls? Like,
yeah. That one, what is it, the PAT that went over the
It was a
upper...
field goal, yeah.
Yeah, it was a field goal, right? It's like... I was like, dude, how do you call it? I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Because they don't like Mormons, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, I was
You got a
talking
bad
to
man.
one of my coworkers a few weeks ago, and they said they think Hawaii Bowl like isn't like rigged, but they always have help because it's in Hawaii. They want Hawaii to win. But I don't know, because apparently he was telling me about some time Michigan State went and played there and just got torn up off of calls.
But you guys have a campus there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just found that out. There's a BYU. Dude, that shit blew my mind. Like, Jason was texting me, and I'm like, what? I was like, there's a Hawaii BYU, huh?
And Idaho.
Oh, I'm not really cared about Idaho. So
My little sister goes there.
you can Idaho and Utah are probably the same area and stuff out of people. When you go to Hawaii, you know, it's a little bit of a mixture.
No, Hawaii, it's all about that whole, it's like an international school, so only a quarter from the states. Well, a quarter from the mainland states, quarter from Hawaii, and then the rest is from like Europe and Asia. So it's super small too. It's like high school.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 3,000 kids.
So they get away with a lot more out there, huh?
I know. All I know is one of my roommate's sister, who goes to BYU now with me, she went there for a year, and she's just like, it's so easy because they have to dumb it down for all the international kids. So she's like, everyone just goes to class, does like no homework, and just goes to the beach every day. And,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
That sounds
Dude,
like my kind of college.
I know, right? Wait, so at BYU, I know it's probably a stupid question, but does everybody have to be Mormon to go to BYU?
You don't have to.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
It's a private university, though.
All right, so it's like Notre Dame then.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, you don't have to be Catholic, but
Yeah, but you can go.
it's kind of the thing. It's integrated into the curriculum, right?
So then, why did that guy from the basketball program get in trouble for having sex?
Oh, because you still have to agree to the honor code.
Yeah.
What?
There's an honor code, and that's part of it. Again, private university.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. That's stupid.
So, yeah.
I'm not going
well,
to
they can do
BYU.
whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not going to school, period, dude.
I'm just saying, Zeke is not going to BYU now. They try to offer him any D1. He ain't going.
That is not a D1 that you want to go. Did Brett Huntley go there, or am I tripping?
Brett Hundley?
Yeah, he was the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, and then I think
No, he went to UCLA.
Where does he play now? I just saw him the other day. He was in Arizona. He plays for the Cardinals.
Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah, he went to the Packers and then Arizona.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
he went to the SC game. I think I showed you those pictures.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty cool picture. I like that. I like
that was sick. It was so cool.
I like the post or the sign.
My favorite thing was his sign
The
about
sign.
busting through them Trojans.
Yeah, busting to the Trojans.
Yeah.
That was a good game though. It
It
came
was.
down to the wire, huh?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool
Storming
though.
the field was fun. I jumped the wall, and I didn't realize till I was like midair how high the wall was.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, crap! And I came down right on this dude's leg. And I'm like, sorry, but I'm getting on the field.
Get me on there. That's funny, yeah, because Jay was trying to call you, whatever, when he was with us. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
he ain't gonna answer. What the hell, man?
I tried to FaceTime you.
Yeah, I was like, he's not
Also,
gonna answer.
I
He's
started-
probably like, we're like, dude, he's when you see it on TV, you're gonna see him going like this, looking at his phone, and be like, nah, not answering.
But no,
They're like, who is that? My stupid uncle.
Your Uncle Ron? No, the other one.
That's the great uncle. Uncle Ron is a great uncle.
yeah.
He is. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say though?
Oh, but I started this new thing with my friends. We didn't start till like the third to last game. I think we were playing Liberty, and they brought some tortillas. They stuffed them in their pants, and we just started chucking them every time we scored. And they just started going around. Everyone was chucking these tortillas like frisbees, and so So at the last home game, who did we play? Idaho State. We were tearing them up, and I
There's a shit ton
had
of tortillas.
I had like 10,
Corner flour.
and then flour. They were big. I had the jumbo. tortillas.
Burrito
Yeah,
ones.
and then my roommate goes, I'm like, hey, anybody got tortillas that are not using? He's like, I think I have some expired ones. I checked, they had expired 2 months prior, and he had 20 of them. And so we had 30 tortillas, and I forgot in the first half, so I ran home during halftime because I'm right down the street. Came back with 30 tortillas, and I think we had 14 left at the buzzer, and we just unloaded them, dude.
Just throwing
Yeah,
tortillas.
yeah. So I handed them out to all the people around us, and like they all ended up on the field, dude. And I went down, and one of the security guards, I don't know what kids were telling him to do, but he took a bite out of one. And I'm like, that's nasty.
It's
They're
like
all
2 months old of
expired.
tortillas, bro.
Yeah. So now
Our high school rivalry team, for some reason, one year, they just started throwing tortillas on the field, bro.
Really?
Yeah, randomly. We're like, what the fuck? Like, tortillas? And so I was like, seriously? But luckily, they don't score that much, so. they didn't go to Costco for their tortillas, for sure.
Can you imagine? This guy handed you tortillas out of his pants. He's like,
Oh,
these are kind of warm. Pull these off the stove.
but that's pretty cool. How do you like your first year, though?
Oh, it's fun.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a lot to do. It's like, it's so like, everyone just like goes in the mountains and does stupid stuff all the time. So, and I mean, there's a lot of parties. I mean, there's no drinking, or at least not a lot of drinking. But
Yeah. I mean, you guys just don't talk about it.
yeah,
It's one of those, like, just don't talk about
there's
it.
certain
Like that military
off-campus, there's certain off-campus like communities that like will have the crazy parties, and then there's Utah Valley University right down the street. So you got a lot of their parties that are really good.
That's pretty
But
cool.
it's fun. It's really hard like academically because everyone's really smart.
No, okay.
Like, I think I walked in, I got like an A- on a paper. I got like a 90, and like my whole group had like gotten better than me. And I'm like, all right,
Fuck.
yeah. So
What are you going to school for?
math education.
Holy
yeah.
shit. Oh.
Yeah,
Never mind then. We got nothing in common.
I just learned on the way over here. I didn't know that Jay was studying that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a reason why he didn't do anything with it. He's like, holy shit, this is hard.
No. I told him, I said I was just sleeping through classes.
Oh, really?
It's boring.
So when did you change majors?
It was-
then?
I honestly, I wasn't even declared yet. I was just
okay.
taking general ed, but I was already progressing through math
Yeah.
to teach, and then my brother John, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, and he goes, take some business classes and just
Yeah.
see if there's anything that sparks your interest. So and there's a saying, they say people that don't know business do marketing, so that's me.
They act like they know business.
Yeah, they act like they know business, but they don't know anything apparently.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I just
very
didn't want to be constricted like accounting. Just I don't know.
Running numbers like Mandy.
Yeah, exactly like your wife.
Yeah.
I was telling him she was a financial advisor and an accountant. So
Seems super boring.
I just don't understand. 'Cause she's actually really smart, and she
Yeah.
ended up with him.
Yeah, exactly. She's pretty smart, though, because I was trying to give the baby off today, but she's like, no, I'm busy.
She said she had a deadline.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, whatever.
She played soccer last night too. I played for Saul.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys play together, right?
Yeah, well, Jason's really not on the team. I just didn't want to play last night.
So I think that's how. Is that how you guys met? Soccer?
Kinda, yeah.
You had just finished playing soccer, and they were at Chili's.
Oh yeah, you're at Heather's work. at the
Yeah,
time.
and I was just there visiting Heather with one of my buddies, and then so I've known his wife since I was in middle school. Actually, I played soccer with her oldest sister, and I went to high school with the middle sister. And the middle sister married one of my buddies that I've known since I was like 8 years old. So I saw them at Chili's. I went and said hi, and he already knew about me
Yeah.
from some.
Jason is he was pretty hyped up in the stories. Put it that way.
Long story short,
He was naked in the bathroom,
and
and that's all that story. Yeah.
and my buddies. I was at my friend's house, and his mom found me.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why he's not Mormon anymore.
So you knew him as the man, the myth, the legend?
Yeah, pretty much actually. Yeah, exactly.
You're like-
There's so many stories. Like obviously, you watched the one with Uncle Ron, dude. Uncle Ron was telling stories about him and Joe and going to San Diego. I'm like, dude, you guys, the stories are ridiculous and stuff. Do you even listen to some of their stories once in a while, or like?
Not really.
No, really.
I only see Ron when we go over to The grandma's for.
That's probably
stuff.
best.
Yeah, that's probably best. And he's probably like calm, huh? He's probably like a calm Uncle Ron.
He's pretty chill when he's over there, for the most part. He's pretty appropriate, all things considered. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've done some crazy stuff with Uncle Ron too. And we went to go visit my grandpa down in San Diego, and he was still living down there. And yeah, walking to and from bars and getting pretty saucy.
Does your family keep you away from Jason, Uncle Ron, and Joe a little bit?
No.
Are you sure?
Maybe Uncle Ron.
He was like,
I don't know. Not Jay and Joseph though.
yeah, because they know how to fake it up though. That's why. You
I don't fake it up. I'm just appropriate.
Yeah.
I don't get out of
You
control.
would have been a good politician.
No, but I still keep it real. Like I don't like when I talk to my mom, I'm not sitting there and like cussing up a storm.
No,
but
you're
I'm
right.
also,
You're
play to
respectful.
you play
I'm
to your
respect-
crowds.
Yeah, but I'm also like real at the
Yeah.
same time. So
Yeah, you play to your crowds and stuff. Yeah, because when I was at the concert, I was telling Manny, I was like, we're at the concert hanging out, and out of the blue, Jason's like, he's getting all hyped up, and then out of the blue, you see him just take off and go to the mosh pit. I'm like, where the hell is this guy going?
he's like, you were like a little kid, just
I
like,
know, I was like,
jumping around
he's
and
like
running.
geeking out and shit. Like, I'm like, does he know that he works in a corporate office and shit?
I know, that's what I think about sometimes. I'm like at shows like that, and I'm like, I wear a white shirt and a tie every day.
Yeah.
Look at you growing up, man. You just buy yourself a suit today. Man, you're getting old.
I was telling him why, because we have this Christmas party and we have to freaking wear a suit. It's stupid.
You ever been to the Magic House?
Magic Castle.
Magic Castle?
I haven't, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I've never been.
I'll tell you guys if it's gay or if it's cool.
My dad swears on it. Well, dude.
Your dad?
Yeah, my dad's gone multiple times.
Your
Cause,
real dad or your fake dad?
well, I would just say my real dad.
Okay.
But because he's done a lot of
Magic?
yeah. No, one of the magicians we actually did work
Did he give
at.
you that?
He actually has.
What?
You ever seen that one?
Oh yeah.
You know that one? You know the I used to think it's hilarious. This is all stupid that we were kids and stuff like that. We're at the stop sign at the intersection, and you know how you can time the lights.
Yeah.
By just looking, he'd be like, go, and he'll be like, just like, oh shit, he really does know how to change the.
Oh my gosh.
It's like Squirrel. We were easily entertained as kids.
That's funny.
My mom told us like when we were driving that we weren't allowed to have the inside lights on
Yeah.
inside the car. And I was told that was illegal while
Really?
when you're driving at night.
Who the fuck? Who leaves their light on inside the car?
Well, like if you're reading or something or looking for
Yeah.
something, like my mom was like, you can only have it on for a little while. Like you're not allowed to drive
Yeah.
around with it on.
I'm agreeing with your mom on this one.
But it's not illegal.
not-
It's not
Right?
illegal.
No.
But she probably just told you that just to turn that fucking light off.
But I told my wife that, and I was like, you can't drive around with your lights on the inside.
Does she
Like,
drive with the
it's
lights
against
on?
the law. And she was like, no, it's not.
Does Heather drive with the lights on inside?
No,
Oh, I
she
was about to
doesn't.
say.
But she like had the light on, or we saw somebody with the lights on. I was like, man, and I was like, they gotta turn that crap off. You can't drive around with that on. But apparently, it's perfectly legal.
I don't think it was that.
No, I saw a Vine a few weeks ago. It's like me turning on the light in the car and like it just flips it on. Then the dad like freaks out and like, acts like they're gonna die. I don't know. My parents always said that too. Like oh, you can't see when the lights are on or something like in the car.
Yeah, the lights bug me when they're on when I'm driving and stuff. So it actually irritates me
Yeah.
when Manny turns it on. I'm like, why do you have a light on? Turn
Does
it
it
off.
suck not being able to drive out there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm able to get around, but like I realized my mom came and visited me like right before Thanksgiving because she was out there with a friend, and she's like, "You want to drive?" She took me out for dinner. I'm like, "Dude, I haven't driven in like 3 months." So yeah, but I mean, I just walk everywhere. Everything's right there. There's a lot to do on campus, and I'm usually pretty busy.
You don't have a bike?
No, I was supposed to bring up my bike, and then we're passing like Cedar City, which is like southern Utah, and I'm just like, we're in the car, and like, Dad, we forgot my bike, because we're already like 6.5 hours into the drive.
We need to turn around.
And I'm like, oh crap. So now I just walk everywhere, and now that it's gonna start snowing every day.
Oh, that's right. This is your first season, huh?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
Damn.
walk, and yeah, it's whatever. But my roommate has a car, and then another one he shares a car with his sister.
Are
So
you
we're able to
far
go.
away from your classes, like your dorm room?
I'm on campus,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm the absolute farthest building from everything.
Oh,
So it's a
really?
bit of a walk. I mean, it's like I probably take like 8 minutes to get to my classes, so it's not bad. But like if I want to, well, it depends where at.
Yeah.
If I'm going to like there's like a basketball gym and like a workout gym on the other side of campus. It's like a 20-minute walk because it's like a mile and a half, 2 miles.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad.
You should get a one wheel. Have you seen those?
It's
Well,
cool
like the
little
hoverboard looking things.
Yeah, with the tire in the middle.
big ass
Yeah,
tire
so
in the
people
middle.
have those.
They have the
yeah.
miniature ones now.
Oh, really?
And they have like a carrying handle so you can carry it around if you need it in class.
Oh shoot.
But you do see people with those?
Yeah. Also, I've never seen these before, but they're like kind of popular. Like these little square wood pieces with wheels on the bottom.
What the?
And people ride them, and you like alternate your feet back and forth. You ride them sideways like a skateboard, but they look weird. But people ride them all over.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen them before. Looks like you just take a piece of wood and attach it dang like skateboard wheel, or not a skateboard wheel because it turns. It's like I don't know, kind of like a ripstick. You remember those? Like where? No, they're like these weird skateboard things where you have to rotate your feet back and forth. I don't know.
Where they,
Oh,
where you kinda
yeah,
shimmy?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
okay.
like those wheels. So it's almost like riding one of those, but it's just like there's no board. It's just the wheels.
Like how big's this block?
Like tiny. Like I don't know. Like your foot is probably bigger than it. You balance.
Like the
on
size
it.
of your phone?
Maybe like 2 phones. Yeah.
That's crazy.
the hell?
Yeah.
I'll have to look them. Do you know what they're called?
What's it
I
called?
have no idea. I should probably look, but yeah, I see people riding them all.
They
over
gotta
the
be
place.
cheap, right?
Yeah.
Once you get those globes.
You could
Those
probably
shoes
make
globes?
them. I feel like I don't know.
You could get Heelys.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
they don't like. You're not allowed to have Heelys.
What?
Who said that?
Like freaking
Brigham
campus
Young?
police. No, so you're allowed to ride.
It is written.
It is written in his contract.
No,
No,
but-
Heelys at BYU.
No, you could ride like not skateboards, scooters, bikes, like whatever. But then when it comes to skateboards or Heelys, like the campus police get all pissed off, and like there's like all these petitions trying to like change it because people are like, we're not gonna like mess up the campus because people actually have brains at BYU. Like they just want them to like get around.
Yeah.
So like I was riding a.
So you can't even have like a longboard?
I was
or...
riding my friend's longboard on the outside sidewalk of campus. So I guess it's campus, but it's like a public street. And me and my friend got stopped by a cop and said he's going to take him away unless we walk the rest of the way. And he literally just watches us. I'm like, that's so dumb.
There's a cop or
It's campus police. I mean, they have police cars, but I don't know.
They're still
what else they
cops.
can do. Yeah, they
Yeah.
are. Since
They're
it's
just
a
dedicated.
university.
Yeah, they're
Really
dedicated to the
dedicated.
school.
Yeah.
Does it say anything in like when you go on campus, like no skateboards or anything?
I don't know.
Because
I haven't
unless there's a
listened to
sign
that.
posted, you could. Wait,
Yeah,
you're gonna
it's-
take my skateboard? No, you're not the freaking principal.
Yeah, so kids still riding around.
it's called the dean.
Yeah. Dean
Yeah.
Pritchard from old school.
I mean, kids still ride them around. You just stay away from the campus police, and then they're so weird. You're not allowed to like ride anything during like the 10-minute passing period, like 50 to the hour, because that's when like all the classes get out.
Dangerous.
Because you'll run into people, and like you see the cops on their bikes. You see someone on a bike, they hunt them down. It's so funny to watch.
Try
'em.
fucking start
It's
riding their
hilarious.
bikes all quick and shit.
It's they just look like you seen Paul Blart Mall Cop. Just
Yeah.
like, they
Yeah.
look like stupid like that. Just,
Do they
like,
have
trying
one of
to-
those? They have the little.
the segways.
No, I haven't seen Segways yet, but no, they have like bikes and.
What do they do in the winter? Like
I don't know. I haven't.
gonna
I
be
saw them
hard.
snow
Snow
tires.
tires.
Yeah.
We only had.
Yeah, those big wide ones. Have you seen those bikes with the big wide tires that you
Yeah.
like
Like the
ride in
mountain-
the sand or
the
whatever?
mountain bikes, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people have those too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen the or what was I gonna say? The carve boards? Have you ever heard of those?
Mm-mm.
So there's skateboards. They're like longboards, but they have I don't know if it's air or if it's like foam, but they're filled tires. So they're soft
Oh,
tires,
really?
and then they have like shocks on them. So it's like riding a surford.
That's cool.
I'll show you a picture,
That's
but
really
they're,
cool.
they're really cool. Anyway, those,
Yeah.
I used to as a kid. You know that what's that little pad that goes inside your rollerblades? Remember that you can take that pad out like your rollerblades?
Like the sole of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's like the whole piece that goes into
like
your.
the boot.
It's like the boot of your
Oh,
of
yeah.
your what's it called? The rollerblades.
Yeah.
So I used to take those out, and then I should take the trucks off the skateboard, and then I would obviously put them down to the skateboard, and then like we used to have a hill, and I would just jump on like a snowboard and go down that way.
There was crazy people. There was these people that we grew up with at church in grandma's old house.
I think yeah.
Yeah, those guys would ride down that hill on skateboards. And
What?
it's like a death mission. That's crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah, they were
That
insane.
hill's scary.
That hill was super scary. Yeah, it's super steep, but yeah, and long.
Russ took me on a quad down that thing once, and I was holding on for dear life. I was freaking out. I was probably like, I don't know, like 12 or 10, but yeah.
It was like last year.
Just hauling ass down that thing. It's sketchy on those
Really?
quads
Yeah.
too. You're like, man, dude, this thing catches an edge. I'm dead.
Flipping.
Yeah, just what's it called? Road rash.
Yeah.
That would suck.
days.
Really bad.
So, expectations of college and this whole experience so far versus reality. Is it what you expected? Is it different? Is it better? Is it worse? Is there things that you thought were going to be, you know, different or, you know, more enjoyable or less enjoyable?
Socially, it's kind of what I expected. There's a lot to do. Make friends pretty easily. Like, everyone just wants to hang out. Academically, it's harder than I expected. But overall, I think it's kind of what I expected. I've wanted to go there for basically my whole life, so I kind of like knew what to expect. But it is. I really like it. I mean, I'm excited to go back up next week, and yeah, so it's really good. Yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. Besides it being harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Did you ever go there before your campus visit?
Yeah. So first time I went there, we had a family reunion up there, like going into my freshman year of high school. So what, 4 years ago, and then we stopped by because your cousin Kim went there. So she gave us a little tour, or kind of just showed us like where she studied, because she was in. I forget what she was studying, but she had like some office on campus. And then I did a week church camp there. What?
You did EFY?
Yeah, EFY 3 years ago. So I was 15, and that was super fun. That one's like you stay in the dorms. I actually stayed in the building right next to the one I live in now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I already knew what to expect about like the living conditions.
It's like all high school kids.
Yeah, it's all your age, and it's like 10 guys, 10 girls in your group, and you just do like. I mean, there's a lot of speakers. It's a religious camp, so like it's mostly church stuff, but it's super fun. You can just like go hang out. There's free time every day. Just go around the campus, and so I kind of got to know it. So I kind of knew what the campus was like.
That's
when
pretty
I got
cool.
there.
Which kind of your expectations you kind of are new on the campus side of looking at stuff. It's not just people just look at it the first time they're there.
And that's why like I also knew I really wanted to go there because I had been there before. So yeah, I knew what to expect. So
is it weird going to church and there be like no parents there?
I love it. It's
really
awesome. Yeah, I mean, like the bishop and like the leaders are adults, and they're assigned to your ward. But I really like having like all kids because it's like all your friends.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, because then there's no kids there, like little kids.
Sorry, yeah, I still call myself.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah.
It's all the students.
Yeah.
It's the whole student body. But yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, is the bishop like super young or like the leadership?
Mine is. He's like in his mid-30s.
Okay.
He's cool. He has a few teenage kids.
The youth pastor. He's always like that cool hipster guy.
Yeah.
And our guy looks like Paul Rudd, so we call him Paul Rudd. He looks like Ant-Man.
I call him Ant-Man.
He's cool.
You guys call him Ant-Man. I call him the dude from Clueless.
Dude, he's the dude from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That's like my favorite role of his.
Really?
Yes. When he's the
surfer instructor?
Yeah. When he's like, when he talks about his Hawaiian name. You ever seen that movie or no?
It's like Kunu, whatever.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
He's like,
I don't know.
He's like, I don't know. I typed it into the Hawaiian thing, and I typed my name in, and it says my name's Kunu.
Do you know what time it is? Oh yeah, man.
He's like, I don't even wear a watch anymore. He's like, man, that's cool. So you don't even know? He's like, I just got it on my phone.
I gotta check something real quick.
You know, check that baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's talking to him. He's like, "Do you want me to give you a Hawaiian name?" He goes, "Yeah, I'll do it. I'll get a Hawaiian name." And he's like, "PPOP." All right, PPOP. But he's like a stupid surf instructor.
What's the movie called?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's got God, I can't think of her name right now. Dax Shepard's wife, and then that tall guy from How I Met Your Mother. I can't remember. Jason something. But anyway. What else was I going to ask you about school?
It's funny. I like it having it all students though. It's fun. And like it was so funny. A few weeks ago, there was like a few kids speakers, and I was talking to them after, and they had both forgotten they had to speak till they went up. So it's just like
just kind of winging it.
Yeah, student stuff. And
so when Heather went to school, she went to a private university as well. She went to
Baptist, right?
Yeah. So I mean, that one's obviously a Baptist university. They did have a chapel class. Do you guys have a chapel or whatever it's called?
Not on campus. Well, actually, mine's just in a classroom.
Oh really? Yeah, and that's what it was. It was
it
was a chapel class. It was a course.
Oh really?
Yeah, and she was graded on it and everything.
Okay, so there's religious classes. Like you have to take religion for the curriculum there.
Mm-hmm.
But
what's it called?
Like there's a ton of different classes. I took 2 religion classes last semester. One was called Mission Prep, since I'm gonna be going on my mission
that's right.
this summer, and then the other one was like Eternal Families, and just like I had to add it last minute. It was mostly married couples. It was about like raising a family, but like
Is there a lot of married people already?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think we learned it in my class. I think the average age for marriage is 25 for guys, 23 for girls.
Do you think they do it because they wait so long for marriage and then they're just like eager to consummate the marriage?
Consummate.
No, I mean
Whatever.
I think
You know where I was going with that?
You didn't go to college.
No, I didn't.
for guys, like once they get back from their missions,
It's
they're-
on.
They're ready to go?
ready to get married usually, yeah, or at least within the next year or so.
Yeah.
For girls, I think it depends on the girl. Like if they go on a mission, they're ready when they get back. But there are some girls who like go straight out of high school and are ready to get married.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, his mom got married when she was 19.
She's 19, yeah.
And so did my other sister.
They have a lot in common with Hispanic people, huh? They get married young and have kids. I'm just saying.
You're an idiot. What was I gonna ask? So do they have like dorms for married people? Or? Really?
Yeah, so there's on campus, there's like 2 different ones. I'm in the one that has like a living room, kitchen, 3 bedrooms, like an apartment. And then there's the ones that like you live in a cardboard box. So I don't live in those ones. Those ones you have to have a meal plan, but mine, like I just cook for myself. And then they have the on-campus housing for married couples. It's actually off campus, but it's considered on campus, and they have to like take buses in, I guess. It's like a mile away, but those ones are like apartments.
Okay.
And then there's tons of like married couple like housing all around, like the whole area, like that whole area is just tons of apartment complexes because it's a huge university.
Do they have childcare on campus for those couples?
I'm not sure. I know in the library there's like a kids room, with like playgrounds and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they probably have some sort of daycare program.
Yeah, there's like tons of because people have. I see people that like my age just walking around with like twin babies in a stroller. It's just like, what the heck?
That's crazy. Imagine. It's like they already have like 13 kids already. They're still going to college.
You pull up in one of those big old like 13 passenger vans and whatnot. They have to park way out in the boonies because they can't park in the regular parking lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know? They don't tell you when you're gonna do or where you're gonna go on your mission yet, do they? Or
you have to file your papers.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So I'm pretty much done with my papers. I was actually supposed to submit them last Sunday, a few days ago, but I have like one more interview because you have 2 interviews, one with like your bishop and then one with the president of your stake, which is like your area.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have that last one. I was supposed to have it like right before I came home for Christmas, but I was flying home when they wanted me to do it. So I'm doing it next week, and then I'll submit them. Then I should get where I'm going like 2 weeks after that.
We'll see.
Oh, is that fast?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, nowadays, because it's all on your phone, they don't have to mail it.
Oh, yeah. When they mail your mission calling.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'd still want to do that. If I was to do, like, even today, I'd still want to, like, get that excitement of it.
No, I'm
opening.
super excited to see where I go. My friend, or this guy I met, we didn't hang out a ton, but I know him. He's leaving for Finland, like, what's the date today? In 2 days.
That's pretty cool.
Like, yeah.
Finland.
So, and then I have a few other friends. My friend just got called to Pittsburgh a few days ago.
That
That'll
sucks.
Be cool.
Yeah, that does actually.
No,
suck. Could be worse. Could like go to New Jersey on one of them.
That's where
That's where my dad
I
went.
know. That's why. Jason told me that's why.
his dad went to Trenton, and that's where he...
named after Trent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
He served there for like 10 months. It's like, yeah, I got my bike stolen by a gang. And I had to go there. I think he went to like their headquarters and asked for it back, and they said they already sold it or something.
They pieced it out.
that sucks.
And then they sold it to some kid that was going to BYU.
Hey, dude, I got
And then
this cool bike.
He was telling me, he's like, I served like around Princeton for a few months. He's like, those people are weirdos. He's like, don't go there.
Really?
And I have a friend that goes there. He's like, not that they're weird. They're just like all super smart, and they have like their little like. He's like, everyone just like dressed really weird, and could tell like they were just all into
Super
like,
preppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What do you guys do in your guys' mission though? Like, what is it actually for?
okay, so you live with another missionary, your companion, and you basically 24/7 are just teaching the gospel and trying to teach
Like,
people.
are you knocking at people's doors?
You're not supposed to do that as much anymore. Actually, it used to be a thing.
It's frowned upon.
It's more by appointment these days, or what?
Yeah,
or
or just-
referral.
Yeah, or being like reached out to. Like,
Sure.
if you have a friend, like I mean, I've told the missionary, like, is there anyone you think might be interested right now? And I'm like, yeah, I had a few friends like who were asking me a lot about it, and I invited to something. And they came. Maybe go ask them, see if they're interested, and then they have like the whole thing. I went out with the missionaries a few times this past summer just to like get a feel for it. Like they'll take me out. We went knocking, and they have like a whole map on their phone, like doors that people do not want you to go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Do not.
but
Is it like that play? What is it? The guy from South Park made the Book of Mormons.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that
The
plays
musical.
The musical.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've
I haven't
heard it's
seen it
it's not very like respectful of the church.
Yeah, no. Oh, dude, it's a guy from South Park that created
Yeah.
it, so obviously they're not. But
But no, like
it's a good little tune, though.
no, it was interesting. Like I only went out knocking doors one time, and there was a dude that like I knocked on the door, and he's like, "No, go away." And then like we were walking down the street coming back, and he like came out, and he was like. He's like, I'm sorry. Like he felt like really bad, and like he like was asking us all kinds of questions. I'm like, oh, I guess that's what it's about. Like if people are wanting to learn more about the church, and so like it was
Yeah.
cool having a conversation. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to get.
That's
out
pretty
there.
cool. Yeah, I know people knock on our door, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stop you there.
No,
Yeah.
no hablo
Yeah.
inglés.
I'm
They're
gonna
like,
stop
oh,
you.
sí,
No.
español, and he's like, uh-oh.
You know what they still do? Actually, what they do is like, is your dad home or is your parents home? I'm
Really?
like, dude, this is my house, bro.
Yeah.
No, my dad doesn't live here
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, it depends on the missionary.
Really?
Some are really like pushy and just like. I feel like I don't know. I think when I get out there, I'll find my groove. But I'm like, if they don't want it, like leave them with a thought. Give them, but you don't have to force it upon them, right?
What do you guys do? Like, do you guys go to like when you guys see like any like poor countries or anything like that, or how do you guys do like how's that done?
They're big on humanitarian. I think the church actually like. I thought I saw something that oh no, wait, never mind, that was a different stat. But no, the missionaries are like you're supposed to have like service hours and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I know you can go to like third world countries, poor countries. Who do I know? Like I know someone living in the Philippines that's in kind of a poorer area, but like this guy from Ontario, where I'm from, came back from Argentina, like living in huts and like waking up with like big old bugs all over.
Oh, that would suck.
So we'll see. I'm kind of iffy about going to a place like that. That would be interesting. But
where like you're hoping that you get sent to?
so I used to like not care at all, but now I'm think I want to go to Europe. I don't know why.
All right, pretty cool.
I think Europe. Would be
Didn't
super
when
cool.
one of
That's where Kirk went.
yeah,
to
okay.
Italy.
His uncle.
That's pretty cool.
Went to Milan.
That's pretty dope.
He got bit by a dog.
Did you really?
Yeah.
A Milan dog?
Right in the ass.
Really? My dad got bit by a dog too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a ghetto ass dog though.
Trenton Hood dog.
My dad goes, the dude just opened the door, let the dog out, bit me, ran back inside, and closed the door. And he's like, it's one of the weirdest things that has ever happened to me before.
That's a trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
And then my sister and Kirk, they went back and then back to Italy. And he like took her all over where he served and stuff like that.
Well, your aunt and uncle.
They're in the Philippines
they're
right
in the
now.
Philippines, and one of my friends is actually serving in their mission. So
Really?
They got to meet him. It's super cool. Yeah.
My-
Charity went out for Christmas, and I was telling her about him, and she took a picture with him and sent it to me. So they got to see my friend.
Oh, what a trip.
And then I was talking to them right before they left, and they're like, I don't know if we can, but we'll try to recommend you to our mission. And I'm like, that would be super cool.
That'd be super
Philippines
cool.
would be dope.
Jeff Seymour. That's where he went. My buddy Jeff. So he said
That's
it
where
was,
my dad wanted to go.
really?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I knew a dude that went to like Romania and people they just go everywhere. And I was like,
Yeah.
holy crap, man.
It's only for what, for 2 years?
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years? Yeah, that's a long
Are the girls full 2 years now?
Girls are 18 months.
18.
Year and a half, yeah.
See, why is that?
I'm not sure. I know you can ask for an extension. I don't even know.
Because guys are gonna be a lot more persuasive than women. I feel like in that religion. I don't know. I'm not trying to be sexist, but I feel like
They used to have to wait till they were 21. The women did.
really.
Yeah, and then the men
Guys
were
were
19,
19.
and now it's 18 and 19.
18 and 19.
Is
Yeah.
the Mormon Church very? Are they about the Me Too movement yet, or they're still like trailing behind?
Oh, that's what is that? The whole.
Well, just like women's rights and stuff like that. Just you know, respecting women.
No,
Respecting. Respecting no means no.
No, I think women are really respected in the church. I don't think.
No, I don't mean like that. No, I'm just yeah.
So how does that work? Because I mean, the whole thing with going on a mission, there's a lot of blessings and things like that, and whatnot. So women can't hold the priesthood, right?
But the whole priesthood. So you don't have the priesthood, but they have like priesthood power to work through the priesthood.
They do.
Yeah, and
okay.
it's really confusing to explain it. Like I get tripped up in the words, but yeah, they're able to like through the priesthood they have power. Yeah.
So like women can't give blessings in the Mormon Church.
I think in any religion,
I think that like there's no female pope or
Yeah.
anything like that. You know, it's kind of interesting how it's still like very masculine or
it's still like 1800s.
yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it goes by the Bible though, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I mean,
The way they explained it in one of my classes was like the priesthood authority is like the power like to have it is like conferred upon men, but priesthood power is determined upon like your righteousness.
interesting.
Yeah, so if you're righteous, you can work through the power of the priesthood. So
You gotta go check on the baby.
Yeah.
Just give them some more NyQuil.
NyQuil, this guy.
put him to bed real quick.
So I've told him this. There's this girl I work with. She started making popsicles that were mixed with Benadryl and giving them to her daughter.
Oh my god.
So like when her daughter's like all up late, and her daughter's like I think 3 now. So when she's running around crazy, she gives her a Benadryl popsicle. And she's like, "You want a popsicle?" And then she goes right to bed.
I thought you were gonna say she started giving them to people at work.
No. She started giving her daughter a Benadryl popsicle.
Gosh.
So she got to sleep.
Hell yeah, man. All about that. He's actually a pretty good sleeper though. He's just knocked out. When they don't hear him, that's why I get nervous
Yeah.
and stuff. But because he's knocked out.
Does he sleep on his back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's on his little swing
Oh, okay.
and stuff. But he's just completely just knocked out though. He's being. I actually what I did. So I was like, oh, he'll sleep it out. I didn't put him to sleep. I didn't give him like a nap at all. So I made him just fight it out, and then fed him before you guys showed up. And then I was like, just letting him fight it out. Then I put him in his little swing and he just knocked out. So he's a pretty good little sleeper though. But you'll know that. You'll get that when you come back from your mission. You'll be married by then.
Do you think you're gonna stay with your current major?
I'm not sure. Right now, I like it. And BYU, like you were saying, San Bernardino has a really good math program. BYU is actually rated 3rd in the country, behind Dartmouth or Cornell or 2 Ivy League schools.
Wow.
Something like that. So far, my math professors are really good. They have like a whole math lab I've gone to get help, and I've actually thought about maybe getting a job there because like you just help people with homework.
Just tutor them.
Would you, after you finish your 4 years there, well, it's what, like really 6 years?
Yeah.
In a sense. Damn, that's a long time, bro.
It is.
This dog, seriously?
Dude, she was all over me.
Was she?
Yeah. She never was lovey-dovey, and she was all lovey-dovey.
She probably wants to go outside.
Probably.
Yeah.
She wants to hang with the big dogs.
Yeah, she does. So, would you come back home or
I'm coming back to California.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
just California or like back home? Because
Like-
you guys are pretty close as a family, right?
Yeah, everyone lives really close to each other. I mean, at least, like, yeah, Southern California, I want to be near to my parents. I think that, I've really liked Utah so far, actually. It's cool. I mean, the only thing is, like, it's all white people. Sometimes gets on my nerves.
White people get on my nerves.
White people.
Well, it's just, like, I'm used to hearing...
There's a bunch of Ted Bundys rolling around.
Everyone's just, like...
There's no diversity?
Yeah, there's no diversity. And Provo, Utah is actually the least diverse city in the United States.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit ton of white people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Everybody's actually gingers there.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
They all just look like each other. Are you my brother?
So you say that right now, but
See,
then you're gonna start making money, and then you'll be like, dude,
True.
screw California.
Yeah.
You start seeing your paycheck.
Because they start screwing you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Pay sucks in Utah, though, for my job right now.
But the cost of living,
Yeah, it's
is
way down.
yeah, significantly less.
Yeah.
I want to move to Texas or somewhere without state tax.
Yeah, I love the beach, so
Okay.
I would want to move back here. But you never know. I mean, I like Utah so far. It's a really cool place. It's kind of like, I feel like here, like people in Utah, like growing up, they just like go do random stuff, and I feel like you would get in trouble for it here.
It's all like Tommy Boy, that movie. Just throw stuff off the bridge, go cow tipping.
Exactly.
Well, there's certain areas when we went to like the south, I feel like they're still in like the 80s and stuff. Like people are still like in 1985 Buicks and stuff like that. Like it just is it kind of like that, or does it seem like it just?
It's a very
because California, bro.
No,
Like I think we're just like
Oh, it's actually
No, it's new. Like
is it?
it's modern. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah.
there's a lot of money in that
I'm
town.
gonna tell you this: Utah drivers suck. It's terrible, terrible. Like everyone
because they're all
sucks.
white. That's why.
Yeah, nobody cares. Like,
Fortunately, you don't
everyone
have to drive.
sucks.
Yeah,
true.
good, yeah.
You just
Yeah, but my
ride.
roommate, sketchy driver. Let me tell you, he's from Utah. He's from Provo. He lives like 5 minutes away.
You tell me, you man. All right, I'm gonna go away to school, mom. 5 minutes away.
He's not like bad. It just
Why
gets
are
scary
you even
sometimes.
at campus right now?
Yeah,
dude?
why would you live on campus? I mean, I
They
know that
want to
there's-
get out of the house.
I know there's an
Probably.
experience.
Well, dude, I guarantee there's a bunch of people in this area that go to, UCR and stuff like that are locals, but they're probably living in the dorms because they don't want to be, with mommy.
Is your dorm pretty dirty, or is it pretty clean?
I keep it clean. I'm the dishes police.
Oh, you are.
Are you?
Yeah, unfortunately.
They
I don't-
smell like young
My-
adolescent boys.
No, it's actually. I mean, my room is clean.
Why am I not surprised?
The other two rooms smell bad.
It smells like Mormon farts.
Sign of disappointment.
Joe's roommate, he says that mine and Joe's farts smell different. They smell like Mormon farts.
Really?
They smell differently than any other farts. He's like, I don't know what it is in you people.
It's the sacrament bread.
Yeah, I know, right? I remember like being young, so you know how they do the whole crackers and wine or juice thing in Catholic religion.
You mean the body of Christ?
Yeah, that whole thing.
Yeah.
So they do that, but with bread. They like break bread, literally.
You guys are literally break bread?
Yeah, it's
What do you
bread-
gues call it?
Bread and water. The sacrament.
Sacrament?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So
Yeah.
it's the body of Brigham Young.
But like growing up,
No,
you
it's
had to like
a Brigham Young.
the body of Brigham Young.
That's the body of Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
We used to.
That's
take
right. He's
it.
your Popon. That's right. He's like he'd be considered like your guys' Popon.
That's not how it works.
I thought that's what I was asking you the other day. I was like, I thought that's how that works. Is that he was like your guys' Pope?
No, I'm saying the prophet.
No.
The prophet's like the
Yeah,
Pope.
it's like Pope. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Do you know the real name of the Mormon Church?
I think you know what? I think I'll go wrong to him, but I don't remember.
It's the Church of Jesus Christ
The
of
Church-
Latter-day Saints. But yeah, it's a Christian church. Yeah,
No, well, everything has Christianity.
yeah, true. If you believe in Jesus Christ, it is.
Yeah, it's like,
Christian.
what do you want? So,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why it's Jesus Christ. Not Brigham Young.
Body of Brigham Young.
I'm just saying, you name a college after him. I'm just saying.
It's very prestigious. People eat you. I remember growing up, like after sacrament or whatever, the whole first hour, you'd take all the stuff back to that little room where you'd toss everything. We'd just shovel bread down because you're so hungry.
Yeah, because you got to go home and go make it. That's why you're always. Do you make homemade bread?
I don't. Some people do though, and it's good.
Dude, our bread
People-
tasted like shit.
Really? People
just
bring
pancakes.
good bread.
Yeah, I mean, we literally had bread pans. You heard about this, right? We had to like grind our own flour.
Oh yeah.
Because we were poor as hell.
Yeah.
Like when after my parents split,
Yeah.
especially because they filed for bankruptcy and everything.
Yeah, my mom said like she would take PB and J to school and be like, chewing on that bread forever.
it was like bricks.
so thick.
So this is what we'd do because you guys have food storage at the house, right?
Yeah.
So we'd take that grain and we'd have to grind it in the garage.
Jeez.
You'd go out there, it would be like all dusty from all the freaking flour. So you'd go
Where's
out.
Jason at? I don't
Yeah.
know. He's somewhere in the.
Yeah, exactly. I got the black lung pop. And then we'd have to make our bread out of that, and we had these bread pans, and they were disgusting.
Keep
The
on
br-
smashing, son.
Right. And then I feel like the pans were not Teflon; they were super sticky. So you'd always have like scrape the bread out of there. But then you'd have like someone like Joy or I cutting the bread. So you'd get like one piece that's like this, and then the next one's like that, and like on an angle, and like shoving those things into sandwich bags, damn near impossible.
Were you at lunch trying to switch people, bro? You gotta try this new fucking bread.
And now it's like you could sell that at a premium. And, oh, this is homemade bread. It's all
Just
whole
take it
wheat.
to your mom.
And then it'd be like our week to bring bread for sacrament. People were like,
Like, oh, damn it! Monroe's.
The Monroes brought the bread, dang it.
I would always bring cheap stuff, but some of my friends would bring like the really good like potato bread.
Oh,
Wait, you
hell
guys have
yeah.
to bring stuff?
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
families rotate, like bringing bread for the whole
the
sacrament.
sacrament.
You're only bringing like what, 2 loaves?
What is the 10%
It's one
doing?
loaf.
What is that going to?
Keeps the lights on.
God damn, for 10%? I was like, those are some expensive ass lights.
Yeah,
Holy
no,
hell.
yeah, you like rotate.
Is it like that Houston church guy that has like a mansion and stuff like that and doesn't let people into his church?
What's that guy's name? He's got the mega
Southerner?
church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hanging out with Kanye West, I heard.
I saw that.
Yeah.
If you saw him,
Yeah.
he kind of looks like Martin Short.
Yeah, he's like he has a really deep Southern accent, like a white dude.
Yeah,
But he's
kind of
in
like
Houston.
I think he used to have like a mullet and stuff like that. If
I think he has a curly hair, right?
yeah,
like
he's
a perm.
I can't remember his name. He got in a. If you saw a picture of him, you'd be like, "Oh, I've seen
Yeah.
that guy."
You
You'll
know,
see-
you
you'll
know
see
how
him on TV.
Kanye West's like new album is the whole Sunday thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gospel.
Yeah. So right, you know how he was like doing the tour like of singing like with like gospel people and stuff, and he came to Salt Lake in the center of a mall. It was a free show. You just
I
had to
saw
show
that,
up.
yeah.
And it was it was the day twice a year our church has like a general conference where like the prophet like speaks and stuff, and it's in Salt Lake, and it was right in between the 2 sessions of it, so everyone just went and watched Kanye right in
That
between.
sucks.
It was hilarious.
That's crazy how Kanye is more impressive than. Well, should I go here or should I go see Kanye West? I'm going to go see Kanye West.
But Kanye's in town. Fall free. I saw Drake.
on.
Did you see Drake get booed off stage like a month ago?
Did she?
He.
Yeah, no.
Aubrey.
Yeah.
What's his name?
That sounds like a chick's name.
Yeah.
Drake. Yeah.
Yeah, he got. He was at some conference and they thought they were gonna get like Frank Ocean or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there was like a surprise guest, and they were like alluding to the fact that it was gonna be Frank Ocean. And then Drake showed up and he got booed off stage.
Dang.
He's like, "I'm here for you guys. If you don't want me here, then just tell me. I'll leave." And then they're like, "Boo!
I'm out.
He's like, "All right, I go by the name Drake. I'm out." So, do you gotta go check on the baby, or are you going to the restroom?
No, I'm letting the dog out.
Oh, the
You want to
dog.
hear her cry?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take this jacket off.
There you go. Yeah, we'll wait till he gets back.
Gotta rep my LeBron.
There you go. It's his birthday.
It is.
He's 35. It was
35 years old and still averaging 25, 11, and 8 or something.
See, I think about it. I'm like, dude, that guy's like 3 years older than me.
That's it.
Isn't that nuts?
Dang.
The guy's worth like $1 billion or
Come
something.
on, Jay. What are you doing?
I'm not playing basketball. Doing nothing. I'm just selling groceries. Nothing with my life.
Dude, it's fun going to basketball games at BYU.
Yeah.
They're sweet. We lost to San Diego State. That was dumb. We were up by like 15 second half with like 7 minutes left, and they came back. But what was I gonna say? I play in an intramural league, and it's like for fun. But there's actually some like really good players, and my team was pretty good. We made it to like the Division I tournament, which was like the top 15 teams at BYU. And then we like lost first round, but it was double elimination. So then we won and we played again. And this team had like a 6'9" dude I was guarding, and he just like they throw a lob to him. I almost got dunked on. He missed it though, but it was scary. And then like I drove past him, went up for a layup. Dude just slaps it off the glass, like so high off the glass. It was
That's so
insane.
cool.
But yeah, we played a few of those guys. And then like one of the BYU centers, he graduated like a few years ago. He's like 6'11". He coaches now, but you can play on intramurals if your spouse goes to BYU and his wife, I think, goes there maybe. Because he's on a team.
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't even think they won. There's a better team, but yeah. And I'm like, that's insane. There's a lot of good players that just aren't on the team, but in that league.
When I was growing up, I worked for my uncle Eric, and he was employing one of the BYU centers during summer.
That's cool.
Yeah, this guy was huge. He was like 6'11", 7 foot. Terrible painter. I forget where he was from. He was from a different country. His name was Rafael Arugio. He ended up playing for like the Washington Wizards and stuff
That's
like
sweet.
that. But yeah, terrible painter, and he drove just a piece of shit. It was like a Ford Probe. It was like the hood was held down by like a bungee cord.
Jeez.
But yeah, he was just a struggling.
Would you
student.
live down there in San Diego for the summers, working for them?
No, because most of the time we worked in Temecula, and then Joe drove. We just went together, and we mainly worked in Temecula, and then there was like some special projects like that one when for like a week or two we went and helped paint an apartment complex.
Gotcha.
Something like that. So
Cool.
back in the day.
Alright.
So Trent's in our fantasy basketball league.
Alright.
Damn.
Doing all right.
Any good?
Yeah, I just came off my best week. I got won 8-1 last night against Kirk.
Nice.
So I'm playing. I don't know who he is. Some other dude this week. But I was just looking.
Which team?
Petting Zoo.
That's my buddy Scott.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
This is your
Yeah.
first time playing, or you played a while?
It's my first league. But yeah, I think he's probably gonna tear me up. I was just looking, and he has like more games than me every single day.
And he got your no, that wasn't your player, was it? That was Jared's old player. You
What?
just got John Collins.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is he back from the suspension? Then?
Yeah, he's back from the suspension. He's
See,
already
I
tearing
finally
it up.
got Aiden back from the suspension.
Think
Plays
he's
a
hurt?
game, sits out, plays another game, gets hurt again.
Yeah.
So, dude's. I just looked. He's played 57 minutes on the year. I'm like, what a bum. Come on.
Dude, that's like my whole team.
Really?
You've seen I have so many injuries. Everybody's always hurt on my
You're
team.
doing better than Brandon. That guy's.
Yeah, he was
I
like
was-
the only person I really beat.
I was talking to him, and he was like making some excuse about how when you like change your roster, you have to press save, and it's usually not like that. So he always leaves people out. But I think he just doesn't check his team. And
Yeah.
he leaves people
There's
out
way
all the
too many
time.
moving parts for NBA. You saw me what I did with fantasy. I freaking forgot to take people out.
Yeah.
That's just football.
Yeah.
No,
But
but I like it. It's fun.
you learn a lot.
Yeah,
You learn a lot.
I've been watching a lot more basketball too.
And you learn a lot of players. So, and you probably went through the same thing in football. You learn about players you had no idea who they were, or like
Nope.
knowing the
You st-
backups to
Yeah,
everybody.
you start going through the whole lineup and start
Yeah.
checking everybody's roster, and it's actually interesting. So
And it's crazy when you see people get drafted all low and then they have a crazy year, and then
I know.
like Doncic probably could have been top 5 now, right?
Oh, sure,
and
sure.
He went around 20.
Yeah, he was a second rounder. You see
Yeah.
somebody like Sacktown Kings. That guy, this guy's got Joel Embiid, like solid. He's got Trey Young, solid. Doncic, solid.
Because he was able to. I think he picked. He must have had like the 9th or 10th pick because you go like almost back to back.
Yeah, I think he
So then
was.
he gets Trey Young and Doncic or something.
That was
But
solid.
now thinking like I got Bradley Beal second round, and he's
That's
solid.
amazing.
He's solid, but I'm like, dang, I could have gotten like Doncic, but I don't know. Would you have? You probably would have chosen Doncic over Jokic now, right?
Yeah, Jokic is warming up,
He
but
is.
Doncic is a beast.
So yeah,
Have you know this kid?
no,
Well, he's 20?
20.
20 years old, second year in the league. He's almost averaging a triple double.
who did you play for?
Plays for the Mavs.
He won EuroLeague MVP at 18 years old.
Was that 77, whatever?
Yeah,
That-
number
that-
77.
Yeah, yeah. Are you talking about? Dude, he was a baller.
Have you seen a picture of his mom?
Is she hot? Really?
Yeah.
Doncic's mom?
Yeah.
How old is
Right,
she?
check
She's
her out.
probably young, huh?
Yeah.
Is she?
Well, he's only 20.
So
probably
she's
like
like
40s.
40. Yeah, I was gonna say 40 at least.
Yeah.
Kobe was talking to him in his native language yesterday.
I saw that. Slovenian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
He's like, I heard somebody talking in my native language. I turned around, it was Kobe.
Yeah. Kobe's
Yeah.
just a smart person, bro.
Yeah.
He's so like diverse in so much different things. It's crazy.
Well, he learned like Spanish when Pau got on the team, and then so they would talk in Spanish
Yeah.
and like communicate in Spanish on the court and stuff.
Well, I think he learned a little bit out of that, like some.
Well, he lived in Spain, or
Mhm.
he lived
Yeah,
in Spain.
Spain, yeah.
His dad,
I think
played
it's Italy?
overseas.
Yeah.
Is that, or
Italy?
maybe he's Italian? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Italian. Yeah.
But he learned Spanish.
But that's why people gave him a lot of grief when the whole like Black Lives Matter, because Kobe's like, I have no. He's like, Kobe's like type person like, bro, I wasn't really raised here, so it's not like.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not, I guess, American black dude, I guess you can say. Like, he just, his views on things were a little different because, you know, he kind of was in Europe and stuff like that, but I don't know.
This guy in my home ward here for church, he played basketball at Montana State or something, but then he played overseas, but he played Kobe Bryant once. He got him one-on-one.
You see that ball right there?
What?
Kobe signed that.
Wait, really?
Right there, yeah.
In person.
That black ball.
He came here.
Where at?
My wife, she went to UC Santa Barbara. You know, he has his camps there. And I guess they were giving out like those black
awesome.
basketballs and stuff like that. And she just met him and just had him sign down and
crazy.
stuff like that. So she says Jordan is an asshole. Jordan is a dick. And
Really?
stuff like that. Yeah, he doesn't like. He makes it seem like his autograph, I guess, is like the shit and stuff like that. So he rarely does. He rarely interacts with any kids and stuff like that. And the reason why Jordan, his last camp, not his last camp, but I think it's somewhere like 2010, he started interacting with the kids because Kobe interacted with the kids. So there was more kids going to the Kobe camp than the Jordan camp, and stuff like that. So, but I thought it was pretty cool though. But she's like, yeah, because she worked at gym, so she did all like the basketball games and stuff like that. So she was there.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
They were talking to Anthony Davis on on the radio the other day. He went to Michael Jordan's camp.
Oh, really? When he was a kid?
Yeah, when he was a kid. And then they had like a Q&A thing, like where you can ask him anything. And they're like, did you ask him anything? He's like, no, I wasn't going to raise my hand and be that kid.
I wasn't gonna raise my eyebrow.
Yeah. Did you know Davis was like 6'2" when he was a freshman? And
Yeah, he was a point guard.
He was a point guard. And then by the time he graduated high school, he was a 6'11".
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine being 6'11".
That sucks, man. Like sometimes I'm sure you experience it, even being like 6'2".
Yeah.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Really?
Yeah, he's like the same height. Is Trent Trey taller than you?
He's taller than me now.
Yeah, he's taller than me then. So Joe's a little taller than me. He's probably about Joe's height. Joe's like 6'3", 6'4".
What are you, 6'2"? 6'1"?
Yeah, I'm 6'2". But even now, like, there's sometimes I'm sure in your life where you're just like, God dang it, man, I wish I was a little shorter.
Yeah.
Like flying on a plane. You know, it sucks.
Oh, let me tell you.
Yeah,
when I
because
flew home,
nobody ever said I wish I was short.
No,
No, but it's true.
I flew home 2 weeks ago.
Screw both of you guys.
Guess who was on my? I had a D1 basketball team on my flight, Southern Utah University, and I was literally sitting in them, and the dude next to me is like probably like 6'8", and the dude across from me is 6'11", and his legs are like out in the hallway. We're all just I'm already crammed in there myself. And the lady's coming by with the cart. She's like, "Sir, I need your legs inside the seat." He's like, "They don't fit." Like he straight up just told me, like, "They don't."
What do we do, lady?
Yeah.
He's like,
Go around.
There's nowhere to go.
Were they coming to town to play like?
They were playing Long Beach State.
Okay, yeah,
So I
okay.
flew into Long Beach.
And was it JetBlue? Your mom was saying they got
It was
like,
Delta.
Oh,
It might have been through JetBlue though,
Delta's
or
pretty dope.
SkyWest or something like. I don't know.
I like JetBlue. Flying JetBlue.
I like Delta. American Airlines is not that bad.
Dude, we flew Spirit just because it's super cheap. We did $180 round trip tickets to Florida.
Oh shoot!
You know where we might... I don't think we're going to end up going to Zion anymore.
Have you ever been there before?
No.
It's awesome.
But she said it's going to be like freezing.
Oh,
so we
yeah.
might
When?
cancel and stuff like that. Like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
cold.
it's gonna be cold.
Yeah, so she was saying. But I was like, dude, let's just go. But we
I'm
might just
supposed
end
to
up
go
going to
there on a
Vegas.
trip in like the late spring or like April.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We just went in the fall.
Yeah, it looked really nice. That's when you guys went.
Did
so.
you go there on the way to Moab?
We were on our way back.
Or on the
We
way
went
back?
to Moab first. When we went to Arches.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And you drove there?
we drove there. Yeah, because we started in Phoenix for a college graduation, and then we went to Northern Arizona and stayed in Page. That's where we did that crazy canyon I sent you the pictures of.
Yeah.
And then we went to Four Corners, where all the states come together, and then we went to Moab, and then we went to we stayed in Orderville, right where Zion is.
You didn't go to Bryce Canyon?
We didn't go to Bryce. We drove right by like where the entrance was.
Yeah.
Because we stayed in
That whole area is super cool though. You can like kind of see the red looking rocks and stuff.
Oh, there's tons of red rocks, yeah. But I don't know. Like Zion is probably my least favorite of the three that we
Really?
went to, yeah.
Did you do any of the hikes or no?
No, we did. I mean, we did some walking. We probably hiked like 6 to 8 miles that day,
Yeah.
but we had done like almost 10 miles the day before in Arches. Arches was a
Yeah.
lot of hiking.
Yeah, I think Zion's kind of just like a pretty forest area, but like Arches is like super unique, you know?
Yeah, I think so too. And I think Yosemite's better than Zion. Zion feels
I
like
want to go there.
a small Yosemite.
Okay.
That's in my opinion. Like it's really, really narrow.
It's kind of like that one canyon, huh?
Yeah, where Yosemite is
Just
much
like the
more
whole
vast.
area.
Yeah, and you can drive and
Like, there's more to see.
yeah, and then at Zion there's a shuttle system, so you can't really drive the canyon unless it's off season, I believe.
Yeah.
They only have like 2 or 3 weeks off, but where the shuttles aren't running, otherwise it's just so small and tiny that you have to take their shuttle system. So it kind of sucks because you have to pack everything in. So if you're bringing food, if you're bringing water, if you're planning any hikes, you have to plan it all, do it out of your car, and then jump on a shuttle with everything that you need for the day.
Damn.
Yeah.
But with like Yosemite, you can drive around and you can have your cooler with you and make your lunch and stop wherever you want, kind of thing. Which I like a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just so you're not crammed in a shuttle. Literally, you're like standing shoulder to shoulder with people.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I know. I don't like people.
I just hate people. Period.
I don't like people.
I hate crowds and I hate people.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. I mean, beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely gorgeous, but And there was a lot of people hiking the Narrows,
Yeah.
which seemed like it was really cool, but you have to have all the equipment. You have to have like all these waterproof stuff.
Yeah, and if you want to get to the areas where there's not a ton of people, you have to go pretty far in, but
And-
you have to have
and
the
early.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and they rent stuff. They rent all like the wading pants or whatever the heck it is.
I did the hike called Angel's Landing, which is like,
Yeah.
that one was pretty cool. It's kind of sketchy, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You use like the chain to climb up the side.
That's like what, 4 or 5 hours, like there and back.
No. It's short.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it starts down on the ground, and then you have to go like on the back side of the canyon, and then it kind of wraps back.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was actually it was really easy actually, except for like that last couple 100-yard stretch.
You ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
It's crazy. It's
Kinda
like
like
it's
it.
really narrow.
It's called Angel's what?
Angel's Landing.
Landing?
Angel's Landing.
It's right in the middle. It's kind of like in the middle of the park.
Basically, just climb to the top of this rock using these chains on the super narrow path that people have fallen off of and died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's only like one person on each side of the chain, basically, right?
Yeah.
So tall people die a lot on those?
It's crazy, dude. It looks nuts. Like you see like videos of people with GoPros going up and down, and it's really
Super narrow?
It's not. It's pretty narrow. Like the narrowest part is really narrow, but for the most part, you feel pretty safe as long as you don't do anything stupid.
yeah.
Cause like I mean, my little sister could do it. Like there were kids doing it, but like still, yeah, it's pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
You
I
wouldn't-
sat off the edge of it with my legs off, and yeah,
I'm
it's
not doing
scary.
that. Let's get that gust of wind. Just
Yeah.
take you out.
They do a lot of rock climbing there too.
Yeah.
They had it all shut down when we were there because I think they just had a California condor had just given, or a baby egg had just hatched.
Oh really? And
So
they're
they
super
didn't-
endangered, right?
Yeah, they're super endangered, so they like shut down this whole rock face, chose not to like scare the animals at all.
Dang.
So trying to protect them.
That's pretty crazy, though.
Yeah, kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But no, we were only there for a day. I wish we would be. If I was to go back, I'd probably go for like 2 days.
Yeah.
So I could do like Angel's Landing one day and then the Narrows the next day or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
kind of hard when you like plan stuff. You try to cramp stuff all in one day and stuff. Like It's
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
I've been there
Really
twice.
don't
The
enjoy
first
it.
time was just one day, but the second time we were staying in St. George, so we drove back a few times.
Okay.
And did multiple. So it was cool.
It was our third like park in 3 days, so we were just
Probably
like,
pooped out.
yeah. Arches. We did a lot of
And then,
walking.
like we've already seen. A bunch
You
of
see
cool
one
stuff,
park, you
so-
see another.
Yeah, I mean they're all different. Don't get me wrong, but it was just like,
Yeah, no, I guess.
yeah. So anyway,
That's pretty cool.
anything else?
No. What do you? Oh, next time we do another episode, actually, you'll already know where you're going. So we'll
Yeah, I
have to
will.
touch base with Jason and
Yeah, I'll let you
let
guys
us
know.
know where you're going. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's not New Jersey. Trent, New Jersey.
Hopefully it's not Utah.
It's
you know?
Provo,
Can you
Utah.
imagine?
My friend got called to Salt Lake. I'm like, oh, right up there.
Really? That would suck, dude.
Son of a. Now I just gotta go visit old people that can't
Salt-
make it to church.
Salt Lake and Provo are like two of like the top like 5 like highest baptizing missions in the world, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know.
That's
But-
pretty cool.
But still, it's like I already lived here.
Peer pressure.
I know, right? Trying to get somewhere
Neighbors
else.
on either side.
Right?
Like,
Come on, you're the one house on the block.
that would suck, dude. I would suck to get stationed and
Yeah.
do a mission, and then for 2 years, and you won't like if you're in that area, like you won't leave for 2 years in that area, right?
You kind of move around the city,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, you move around. Like the one, like the Riverside mission covers like a big area. So I think like, well, I know that where Ontario is in the, it just changed to the, to some new mission, but it used to be called the Rancho Cucamonga mission.
Mhm.
So it's like Ontario, Chino, Rancho Cucamonga, Upland, the high desert like Hesperia, Apple Valley.
So it's just like kind of the general area.
Yeah.
So when you guys do the mission, like that's just 24 hours. You guys are just knocking door to door, and
You get 1 day, right? 1 day off a week.
Yeah, 1 day off a week.
to yourself. God damn it, dude! Sorry,
Yeah.
this dog is out of control right now.
But you can't go swimming or anything like that, right?
No, I don't think so.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can't go swimming.
Is that, yeah, swimming, I guess. But you can go play like sports and stuff. And
You can't. Why can't you go swimming?
You can't take your shirt
I'm not
off.
sure.
You can't take your shirt off?
No, the whole time. You shower with your shirt on.
No, shut it. That's
That's
full of
not
shit.
You're
I'm like, dude, I don't know. You guys are weird. Fucking Mormons are weird, dog.
I don't know.
You guys can't
Can
even.
you not go swimming?
I don't think you can go swimming. Like you can't go like on
That's
a
probably true because someone was just telling me, I'm like, it would be cool to go to a tropical island, but they're like, well, you couldn't go to the beach.
Yeah, you can't go to the beach or anything. Like if you go to Hawaii.
So pretty much you can't have fun. That's what you're telling me.
Well, not 1 day off. I mean, it's called P Day, or it stands for
Quick
Preparation
question:
Day.
do you have to raise money to go?
Yeah, you pay for it.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
figured.
Is it still? Do they increase the cost, or is it still?
Yeah, it just increased to I think $500 a month, starting the new year. So
It used to be 10 grand, right?
It was 10 grand.
Yeah, my one of my cousins, she's going to, I guess you can call it a mission or whatever, but she's for like a Christian church. She has to pay like $5,000 to go, or something like that, but they raise money and stuff like that. So she's going to go to
How long she
India.
going?
I think 2
Oh,
years.
that's
I
cool.
don't know. But she's going to India.
Nice.
She's gonna spread the word of Jesus Christ.
Nice.
But could you imagine, like, you think about it, because, what was that, is that 12 grand? I don't know how much that is offhand.
Yeah,
12, that's 12 grand. Then, if it's
5,000.
500 a month.
Yeah, 500. Yeah.
You think about that, that covers, well, I mean, you eat a lot at, what's it called,
Members'
like, at members' homes, like you host
Yeah,
them.
people say it's cheaper to go on a mission than live at home, or like for your parents.
Yeah.
My parents are paying for mine because I'm paying for college, so that's kind of like the deal. Or they're helping me out a bit, but like, yeah.
But you think about that, like, living abroad, like, if you get sent somewhere super cool, you imagine, like, if you go overseas and live in England or in Ireland, something
Yeah.
cool like that. Yeah, for 2 years, you get to live there $500 a month. That
You
ain't
can't
shit.
really do anything though for that one day.
I mean, you're there. You're there.
You're there to work, all right?
Yeah, you're there for a purpose. Don't get me wrong.
No, yeah, and in like all the application stuff, it's like, are you ready? Like, this will probably be one of the hardest things of your life. Like, you're working 12 to 14 hours a day is what it says.
Yeah, pretty much. You're probably waking up and how much Jesus can you really talk? That's what I'm saying.
You must get really good at it.
Yeah. At one point, you probably have your own rhythm down. And you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know.
I think this is why Jason's a really good salesperson.
I'm not a salesperson.
You just said you're a salesperson. Oh, you're a marketing person.
Thank you.
Same difference.
No. But you think about it. You kind of put together a script or a pitch almost when
You
you
do. And there's a book called Preach My Gospel that teaches, like, has the lessons.
Yeah.
And it has, like, what to teach. Yeah.
So, but then you develop your own style, and then
You do.
you imagine after the first 50 times you teach it, like by then you've got it down and start developing and throwing in things.
And that's why certain people are just like, oh, like, I didn't understand it till this missionary came. Like, certain missionaries teach.
Yeah, they
certain
explain it a little
things.
different to
Yeah.
understand it. Yeah, that's very true. Because, like you said, some of them might be kind of a pushy and stuff like that. Some people might take like a different approach on saying, "Hey, this is what we have," and it might take 2 or 3 different times for them to finally be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go try it out." So,
But there's also just different personalities. Like somebody like him, that's
well, I'm not letting you in my house because you have red hair. So.
But like he
You
grew
creep
up
me
like
out.
taught or like student body president or whatever you did in high school and talking in front of people. Like he talked at the high school graduation and like feel comfortable speaking in front of crowds. I'm sure he did pep rallies and all that. So
Yeah.
it's like there's some people that aren't like that. You imagine somebody that's much more introverted or didn't have that experience, and then they're going on a mission. Then all of a sudden you have to like speak to total strangers every day.
Yeah, and me myself, I don't like offending people, and like I like to be respectful. So I think like I like get my point across, but like I'm also like listen to other people too. So I don't think I'll be super pushy.
No, and that's a sign of intelligence too. Is
Yeah.
being able to read people and
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely got to read your crowds.
Exactly.
And stuff
Yeah.
like
See, that's what I do. I
do
try
you?
to. Well, you say like I kind of in different situations I can be perceived differently,
that. Yeah, exactly. Well,
Like-
yeah, like
like
I
on
said,
camera
you
versus-
play your crowds. Yeah, exactly.
So it's self awareness, and that's something I'm sure that you learn a lot on your mission. Is just being self aware and being more aware of people and personalities, and being able to or not. What is the word? Kind of
Accommodate?
adjust your approach and things like
Yeah.
that. Anyway.
Well, that'd be interesting. Well, hope you go somewhere fun and
Me too.
just don't go swimming.
Cool. Well, I think that's gonna do it.
Sweet.
Thanks for being on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me,
Trent,
guys.
thank you
That's
for being
fun.
on, man. Appreciate it. Thank
Maybe
you.
after the mission, I'll come back.
Yeah.
You'll be like 35, huh?
Next time he's gonna have like 4 kids.
Guys, I have 4 kids and I just went swimming for the first time in years.
See, that sucks too, is because we go to the beach every summer,
Yeah.
and this guy's not gonna be able to swim for 2 years.
Do you actually still come? Do you come back home though, or you're
No.
strictly for 2 years? That's
No.
just,
2 years.
damn. Okay, never
But
mind.
they just changed the rules. You used to only be able to call home twice a year, Mother's Day and Christmas.
Christmas.
Wait, you can't even call?
No.
No, you don't take your. Well, you take a phone. They run on. You have to get a Galaxy, but it's like all like. I don't know what you call it, jailbroke. No,
Yeah.
it's just like programmed to work like for a missionary. So now you can
You can FaceTime now.
Yeah,
right?
FaceTime every week, once a week on that day. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, you.
So you used to just email like once a week.
So you're pretty much going to prison for like 2 years then.
you're on an island.
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
But used to not even. I mean, back in the day, there wasn't even email really. So people would
write letters,
literally handwrite or type letters and send them off, and that was the only way you could communicate, except for Mother's Day and Christmas, and you can call home.
That's why my dad, this guy in his district, which is like your area of missionaries, was like a film producer, and so they made a movie. It was a parody of Power Rangers. They called it Power Elders.
Really?
And the bad guys stole their mail, and they had to get it back.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of time on your hands, so.
Yeah, he's like, we wasted like 2 months of our 1 day off filming that. He's like, our mission leader was not happy with us.
What'd you guys do with your time off? We made a Power Ranger video.
How long was it?
It's
5
like
minutes?
No, it's like an hour long.
Really? Oh,
That's
damn,
way
that's
too
pretty
much
cool.
time.
Yeah.
That is a lot of time, though. That stuff, so. But thanks for being on. Appreciate it, man. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
No problem.
All right, guys. Well, we'll talk to you next time. If you guys have any questions for Trent or about the Mormon religion, you can reach out to www. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Cool. Later.